Hello! Today we're gonna be solving the ghost cube. It's another 3x3 variation. This one is quite difficult as it has no colors. And although it looks like a regular cube, it's not. When you're actually solving it, it's not gonna be like a regular cube because you have to align the top face and bottom face with the centers in the middle. So it's more like a more weird orientation. So let's figure out how to solve it. Alright, so let's first observe the cube. So as you can see, we could turn these two sides, but not much else at the moment. So how do we actually scramble this up? Well, we have to align these edges because this is obviously a centerpiece. Here is a cross and these are edges. And we have to align these edges with the other centerpieces in the middle, so over here. These two are now aligned, same thing with here. Now the faces are aligned, we could fully move. Just like a 3x3. So keep that in mind, even though it looks like a cube when we're solving it, it's nothing like a cube. So we finally got scrambled up. So first of all, we need to complete the top face. So what are the top face? It's the pointy center. So like this one, 3, it's pointy. Or this one, it's pointy. It looks like a tiny pyramid. So these two, just remember if it's like pointy, then it's gonna be a top face. So let's go with this one. Looks a bit like a house. So we need the one with the ridge down the middle. So that should be either this one or this one. The two sides look about the same width, so it should be this one. So let's first move it into place. Put all the way down, we roll this around, and we flip back up. You can see it fits perfectly. Alright, now we have to find this one. This should be like a nice flat rectangle. So here is nice and flat. Let's see if it fits. Have to always check if it fits. Now this, you can see that it's flat up the top, so it's correct. Alright, now these you need trapeziums or something like a trapezium. So here's a trapezium. Let's see if it fits. Does it? Looks flat to me. Alright, and the other trapezium might be this one. So let's roll up. That's not correct. But let's try the other side. Alright, now let's see. Is it flat? Feels pretty flat to me. Alright, so we've officially got the top cross complete. And we have to complete the rest of the top face. Alright, so to complete the top face, you have to remember 2 big pieces, chunks, and 2 triangles. So let's start with the triangle. So the triangles, they all look pretty similar. So there's no way of knowing if it's the right triangle without trying. So I'm gonna try this triangle into that position. And then you have to check whether or not it's flat. Looks flat to me. Alright, lucky. And then the other triangle, it might be this triangle. Let's put it in. And as you can see, not flat, it's bent in. Okay, now let's try this triangle. Alright, now you have to check, is it flat? looks flat. Alright, now you need two chunks back here, which are like these bigger pieces. So I'm gonna replace that. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna be correct one. Let's try it another way around. So, like that way? No, I don't think it'll fit. Okay, but what about on the other side? Yeah, that looks like it fit. Push in. Here we go. It fits. And the other chunk should be... I'm not sure. It might be this one. Let's see if it fits. Hey, it does fit. So yeah, that's the top face complete. So the middle section. So the middle corners and actually those will be centers. They are offset from like the top and bottom faces. So you have to account for that. So you're gonna have to turn it a little away and see if it's flat. So like, as you can see, these two, they're flat like that. But I have to make sure they fit. So like if I flat like that, then I don't think this will work. But these two corners, they look pretty close. I'm gonna try now like that. Alright, so these two corners, they are flat together. Which means that this is also, I guess, a bit flat. Yeah. Not sure if it fits. Be very careful. I'm gonna try with this again. Does this look like a better fit? It's like slightly shorter, so I think this will be the fit. Or, you know, this could be Wild Goose Chase and it's actually the other way around. So what I'm gonna do is basically check, and if these two are flat, this is also flat. And we have to fix these two. So what we do is rotate this face all the way down, then rotate this to the back so it's out of the way, and then rotate the center how many times we want. So for this one, we want this to be pointing, rotate 2 times. It was originally like this, so we rotate it like that, and then we move it up again. Then we check if it works. So flat, flat, and over here it fits. Now for this side, we need to rotate it somehow. So 180-degree turns are easiest. If it's just 90, then it's okay to like try a few times. And hey, we got that first try. Remember, rotate it 180 degrees. Move it to the back. Rotate it however many times you want. Bring it back and rotate it back. That's the algorithm. And as you can see, all of these are nicely aligned. And we can solve for the middle edges. Alright, corners! Yay! So a few things to remember. These prism corners, I guess, will never be on the edges. The edges corners will be more flat. But yeah, that's it. Good luck! So first of all, I'm going to try. So for this one, you just check, rotate those sides to see if it matches up. Nope. Alright, then go to the next one. Rotate both sides to see if it matches up. Nope. Rotate both sides, see if it matches up. Nope. Definitely nope. Rotate both sides, see if it matches up. Nope. Yeah, I think that matches up. And then you go opposite side, corresponding algorithm. move corresponding the other algorithm. So if you do left hand, then it's right hand algorithm. If you do right hand, it's left hand algorithm. Then you'll repeat the process again. Nope. 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 Doesn't fit. Other side. Nope. Nope. Alright. Try another one. Now this one looks like a trapezium, which is often on like the bottom edge. So let's not try that one. Let's try this one. Nope. 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 Very unlucky today. Does that look like it fits? No, I don't think that fits. Over there, over there. Over there. Also not over there. And so let's move that other way. Okay, we effectively have tried all of them. Which means that there's probably something that I'm missing. Does that look like that it fits? Yeah, I think that does. Alright. So since we are replacing right, we do left. Right hand algorithm. Left hand algorithm. Alright, let's do some more things. Alright. Check. Nope. 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 Yes. So left. Right hand algorithm. Left hand algorithm. Oops. Alright, we need one more and it might be this piece. No, it is not. Alright, what other could be this piece? Does that fit? No. But the other way, it does fit. So this is... If I can move back up, yeah. Move it to the right. Left hand algorithm. Right hand algorithm. Yeah. So now we have the bottom side. As you can see, these are perfectly in line with each other. All we've got left to do is to solve the bottom face. So what I like to do is solve the edges first before solving the corners. So let's see here. To solve the edges, we first get the edges into the correct position. So like this is in the correct position. You just have to rotate it. These have to go, so this one has to go into here, it's flat. Here, look, looks like pointy a bit, so I believe it goes over here. And this one's less pointy. It's for trapezium, so it goes over here. So we have to move this here, this here, this here. So there's algorithms for that. Keep this the same. Yeah, there's algorithm for that. So left hand algorithm, right hand algorithm, left hand algorithm once, twice, 3, 4, 5, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, Now what we need to do is to get them in the right orientation. So as you can see, none of them are in the right orientation, so it's like the center dot. So we could use either the hook or bar algorithm from 3x3 first. So I'm just gonna use the bar algorithm. Alright. Now let's put everything into the right place again. So here stays the same, so we have to move the rest of them counterclockwise. So there's an algorithm for that. Keep the same, so right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just did it wrong, so I'm just gonna try again. 1, 2. So 5 times. And then also 5 times. And that is fine. Alright, so now you can see that we quite clearly need to do the bar algorithm. So alright. And then one more time, move this over here. So we're moving it clockwise. So left hand algorithm once, right hand algorithm once, left hand 5 times. Right hand 5 times. Oh, I think I accidentally turned it clockwise instead of anti-clockwise. Well, we can always just do it again. Left hand algorithm, right hand algorithm. Doing it twice is the same as doing the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hey, the centers, the edges are all correct. Now we just have to do the corners. Right, now to do the corners. Alright, so obviously these two do not fit, so I think that we should switch these two around. At the same time, I think that we might also need to switch these two around. So they also look like they don't fit. So how do we do that? Well, you first select one that you want to keep at the same place, and then you decide which way do you want to rotate the others. So for this one, I want to get this over there, so I'll keep this in the same place and rotate it. That's clockwise, I believe. So we get the thing that we want to stay in the same place. For clockwise, it will be on our front right hand side. And then we do right algorithm 3. Left algorithm 3. Alright. And now this is in the right place. Alright. Now let's see here. Now which ones do we need to move? I think we should move this over here, and this over here. So we're moving this counterclockwise. So we're gonna put this into our front left, and we do first left algorithm 3. And then right algorithm 3. Alright, that looks correct to me. Now we just have to get them all the way around. So we do this, so as you can see, this is the right way, and these 3 are not the right way around. So it's the fish, runs 3 by 3. So we do alright. Yeah. Sometimes it's not a fish and you're gonna have to do that algorithm a few times, just like a 3 by 3. To tell if it is a fish, then it's one side correct, the other side's incorrect. So back then I just got lucky and got the fish straight away. Alright, so as you can see, in the process of restoring the corners, we have destroyed the cross. Simple fix. So let's see here. So first of all, the centerpiece is 108 degrees the wrong way. So let's see here. We do, it's like a fish algorithm, but we do it 3 times. And each time we do it, we do 108 degrees of the top. One more. Alright. So that got the center the right way around, but the edges are still the wrong way around. This one's in the correct place though. So we could spin this over here, this over here, this over here. So it's counterclockwise. So right, left, right, five times, left, five times, and there you go, you got a solved cube. Now you just have to make sure the faces are oriented correctly, so it's a cube. So now you know how to solve the ghost cube. This is quite a bit complicated, but it's not that hard when you get the hang of it. So go like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.